We are live, guys. So everyone, welcome to episode 19 of the Dank Shrine. We have two epic guests with us here. We have Gemini19, our #1 hero fan. You guys fucking know him as like the dankest meme on Twitter and or Reddit. And then
what's the deal? Are you like the All Things Protoss admin original? What's the deal there?
He's their hero.
I'm not the nice meme. I'm not the original.
Like you didn't start it, huh?
I came in after maybe like a year or two after. It actually got made like quite a while before I started, but I just started posting there, doing a lot of like build reviews and stuff like that, and I eventually got mod and kind of just took over. I just kicked everyone out. I'm like the Trump of that place, you know.
He built the fucking wall. He's like, all right, let's get all this.
I didn't kick any.
I didn't realize you had that close a relationship with All Things Protoss. So you actually run the whole thing.
Well, I mean, basically at the point at this point, like, everyone else stopped playing pretty much. Like, there's like all the other mods just kind of stopped and they just pieced out eventually. So then it was just kind of ended up being me, Danimal, which is the CSS guy, and then two others, Zauk and Uberkring. But I pretty much do the heavy work now.
Well, there we go. And then we have returning for his second episode, Sal UpATreeZelda.
That's me.
So
the famous streamer.
Yeah.
The up-and-coming streamer.
We did it. Yeah.
Up-and-coming.
Tier 4.
With that sub button, huh?
Oh, yeah. Sub button.
I just don't understand the hype, dude. I don't get it.
Why is everyone creating fake hype? Dude, I swear, I felt so famous when like 10 people I know fucking went in and shit on that guy's day.
That dude got dumpstered, dude.
Yeah,
was great.
I was just like, I'm not.
I don't have to do anything. My flock of
sick. I was gonna respond, and then I was just like, nah, man, I'm good.
Apparently, one of us has got static, but they can't tell who it is.
Ah, shit.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
How much you want to bet it's me and my crappy mic?
You sound fine to me. I'm not for sure.
Maybe it's you because we've had that before. Toast.
It's never been me.
Oh, well, I'll try muting for a second. We'll see if it gets better.
Okay, yeah, we'll test. Is it gone?
I have no idea. I don't hear it.
I hear it now.
Yeah, I only just now heard it.
I only just started to hear it.
Well,
it was coming from Sir Toasty, I think.
Okay, well, we'll just,
yeah, I think it's your heater, but
we'll turn the mic down and I'll just talk way fucking louder.
There we go.
Oh shit.
So there we go.
Oh shit.
Anyway, good to have you guys on.
What?
I was just saying, good to have you guys on. Looking forward. So we just for anybody who's tuning in, we usually do the show on Wednesdays. We're gonna have Zombie Grub on, and what happened? Like all the internet in all of Minnesota just like shit the bed. Or just your ISP toast. Anyway, we couldn't have the show because
there was just an internet outage in general. Like no one in the fucking block had internet. Like it was just out.
Yeah, so
nothing.
We're doing the Friday episode, the pre-GSL hype show is what we're gonna call it, right?
Yeah,
dude, I can't wait. I want to spam some more shit in the bunker. I hope Artosis calls me GGMNE again.
Dude, do it.
Wait, did he actually?
He called me. He's like, this is from
GG
from GG19, and then for Apple, it's just like, I think that's Gemini, and then he's just like, no, dude, GG is definitely his clan, and Emini is his name, and 19 is how old he is.
Exactly. And they were just like, ASL.
What? Dude.
Got it.
He's got your number.
There's no way I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's why my Twitter handle is GGMNE on the top next to my name.
Dude, you need to change that shit to PoopFest420.
I can't. Sorry. I think it was taken.
Oh really? Damn.
Mm-hmm. They haven't posted there yet though. We have not seen the return.
Well, that person's probably not around anymore, but someone should take that account.
I'm sure they did.
They should definitely take it.
Anyway, on to serious things. I wanted to shout out because I don't think we did it last week. The Polygon reference. We're part of Polygon Gaming now.
Oh,
Joseph, you want to give some details on that?
Well, we're not a part of Polygon Gaming. Like, we just work with them.
There you go.
Like, it's a separate entity that we work with. So, like, I don't know how you say that. Like, we're not sponsored by them. Like, we just work with them.
It's like when you're in a relationship and you're kind of not, and either of you want to admit it, kind of thing, something like that.
Wouldn't it be just like a partner?
Yeah, I guess we're partnered with them.
Mutual beneficial, like
yeah,
it's mutually beneficial.
Yeah. So
we're
partner with Polygon Gaming.
There you go.
Yeah, because we do all their dank interviews. So we had the first one last week with Gumiho, which was pretty tight, except for he had to do it from his phone since he's like doesn't have like a webcam, and apparently he's also like broke as fuck. So I was like, I'll just do it from my phone. So
aren't all SC2 players broke as fuck? Sorry.
Right?
I'm noticing a trend here.
Except for MC, you know that dude still got cash.
He plays League now though, so that.
Well, he's a coach.
He's a coach.
Yeah.
It's still playing League.
Yeah.
Do you think he actually made Challenger, or do you think he just like was like,
know.
"Yo, I've
did he say
done the pro gaming thing before. Like, I'm qualified."
Did he say he got Challenger?
Well, I'm just asking. Do you think
know.
he's actually good at the game, or do you think?
Good enough to be a coach. Like a lot of coaches are really only diamond level, honestly.
Yeah.
But like you can still analyze and like coach like decently from that.
Yeah. Plus, like you run like the practice regimen, like make sure they're staying like on track and shit, and like like not fucking off, looking at porn and shit, and the important things. Anyway, so let's go to our first topic here. I just wanted to briefly touch on Nation Wars since that's obviously tomorrow, and Zilly's keyboard is loud as fuck.
Sorry, we're done with that.
So we've got Poland versus Canada and then Germany versus South Korea. I don't know. Like those are like obviously like the top four. Like that's kind of like who I would have expected to see like in the top four.
You would have expected to see Canada?
Yeah.
I'm fucking surprised.
I'm surprised.
Scarlett carried so hard. Like her back must
that's
be killing her.
I mean, they really should have not have had no regret in there and put in Juggernaut Jason.
Well, did they want them to lose even more? Like, isn't he a full-time streamer now?
Oh shit!
Jugger, wow.
Wow, dude.
That was mean. That wasn't even.
Shots fired.
It's a meme. It's a meme. Calm down.
I don't know, man.
No, it's good.
He's not here to defend himself, so it's an insult. Get fucked.
Pretty much, like that's just rude. Super rude.
Yeah,
It's gonna be his white knight.
No, guys, no fucking bully, okay?
No bully.
Right,
I said the same thing about the U.S. though. Like I think like Nate should have been like the captain of the team, but then they should have let Jon Snow play.
I'm just surprised.
I think we'd give him better odds.
Well, I mean, it's a fan vote, so people are
Yeah.
Well, no, but I'm saying Nate should have made that decision to step down.
Why should he though? That's not.
Why not? Let him make battle decisions and show the way to victory.
Because he's not.
I mean, why would he step down? Like, he won the vote. Like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like
after they
shouldn't be his responsibility to make that decision. I feel like if he just won the thing like this, if he won whatever vote it was or whatever, like there's a set way that's supposed to yield whatever product or whatever that they want. Like, I don't know. I don't think he should be pressured to be like, hey, why didn't you step down? Like, why didn't you take the moral high road or whatever to let someone better play? I don't know.
I'm just.
I agree.
Okay, well, like I don't know, like I guess my brain just works differently because like if they were like, okay, like Dank Toast, like you're going in, I'm be like, okay, well I'm fucking platinum, so I'm definitely fucking not. I'm just gonna pass this on to the next person that can actually play.
But he had to be GM.
I know, dude. I know. I'm not saying Nate's not a bad. I'm not saying Nate's not a good player because obviously he is GM, like he's decent. But like when it comes down to like the top players in the world, like Nate's not on that list.
And it's just like the Ryder Cup. Tiger Woods plays
so
the Ryder Cup.
Again, like if I was him, like again, and it's his decision, and like I don't think he'll have him like either way. But if we wanted like the U.S. to have the best odds, if I'm him, I would have played the first time and like gone through. But like once we were in the losers bracket, I would have pulled myself out and like just been like the team captain. Like I still would have did like the interviews and like memed and stuff. But then, I would have let like Jon Snow play.
But then, what about the giant portion of the people that voted for him in just so that they could see him play? Then he's screwing all those
that's why
people
he's
over.
there, right? Like,
well, no, like I said, if I was him,
Nation Wars benefits from him being in it.
Like I said,
if
I'm him, and like I said, like in the first rounds and stuff. But when it comes down to it, like when it gets close to the end, and they're still winning, it's like, okay, well, we need our best. I would rather have us win the whole thing.
And then all the people that wanted to watch him play don't get to watch him
for a second that Nate actually takes a game. Like, you're assuming he's gonna lose, but imagine if he builds BCs and fucks some kid up.
Dude, he almost won a couple games. Like, I'm not like it's fine. Like,
if he wins, like in the live setting, it's gonna be bananas. Like everyone's gonna.
I would have loved it. I would have loved it.
And then Nation Wars gets like a bunch of views on their VODs.
It's like that catch-22 of like, do you want like the good stream or do you want to win?
Well, it's it's a different type of.
But you
format,
guys are right. I mean, it is based on the fans. I mean, the fans are the ones that voted it in.
Yeah, like I said last time, like the only reason that this is even a problem is because the only country that had a talent, a personality that got in was the States.
Yeah.
But if the other personalities were as big in the other countries, then they all would have had one, and so it would have been even.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have mattered.
Do you think? I don't know.
America's memes are too dank.
Right, like imagine if I don't know if Loco got in, but imagine if like Loco got in,
or like Roddy,
or like Roddy got in.
I think,
like that's
I think Roddy
fine.
would have had.
No, wait, didn't Roddy like say? I remember there's something saying like they wanted like either this one or the last one. He either got in or he like. I'm pretty sure he said he wouldn't play and let someone else play instead of him.
Well, he wanted to cast it.
Right.
And for this one, I think he said like I'm not gonna put my name in because I'm gonna cast.
Okay.
Which is a little different.
But I mean, honestly, like had Roddy like chose to play, like I think he would have done well. Like I think Roddy's like a step above an 8, like as far as
you think
skill.
so?
I don't agree at all.
They're very similar.
4 shots fired tonight, huh?
They're very similar in rank right now. Like
they're
I don't think. Yeah, they're very close.
But
anyway, let's talk about the tournament.
Yeah, let's move on past this. But,
wait,
so we got
quick on the tournament. I was thinking that I think France should have been in there. I was surprised they didn't make it to at least around 8. Thought that was kind of weird. That's a deep team.
Who'd they
Mexico.
lose to?
Well, aren't they?
Mexico.
I'm not surprised. Major fucked them up, right?
Yeah.
He's that guy who could like get 0-5, or he could just like annihilate everybody regardless of name. It just depends on the day.
Also, the whole Marine Lord not caring anymore.
Yeah, that's definitely a deal.
He did say he was practicing hard for Nation Wars, and then he was done.
Yeah, like this is.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna go hard on Nation Wars, and then once that's done, I'm finished. Like,
but still, it's like kind of like the teetering off of his like this wasn't his prime from like half a year to a year.
Right.
Yeah, but his prime is still his like subprime is still pretty good.
Yeah,
for sure.
We got 4 good teams in there. It's every single one of those teams is pretty deep. You can say Canada maybe he's getting carried a little bit by Scarlet, but the rest of those teams have some players who are it's more than just one guy looking to do an all kill. So I'm excited for these games. Should be fun this weekend.
Who do you guys predict to win the whole thing?
Korea.
I'd say that if Canada didn't mess Korea up really bad.
I don't think that matters this time, though. I feel like Korea has a better, like they're taking it more seriously.
Remember, Bjorn's not playing now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, what's up? Bjorn pulled out.
Oh, yeah.
And Innovation did, didn't he?
No, Innovation's playing.
Still. It's NOSOS.
Yeah.
I don't think Scarlet can beat SOS personally.
Semper might actually be able to do it.
Yeah,
because TVP is very good because he beat Zest.
Yeah,
you're right. PVT is definitely imbalanced. You can.
Well, and Zest is just super tilted versus Terran in general. Like
I don't think he did the. I don't think he did the tank. Did he tank lib mine him, or did he 2-on-1 him?
I couldn't tell you anymore. I don't remember. It was too long ago.
TVP is busted, but it's only one thing that happens to fucking kill everybody, which is using libs and tanks and mines together.
Like I said, I don't remember at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it also depends on like what Showtime shows up, because if it's like, prior to like the round of like whatever it was for BlizzCon Showtime, like he could just like I could see him.
He's
all
still fucking people up like that.
I agree. He's still on that level. I think
if he wasn't like if the spotlight hadn't been shone on him, he might still. It's probably just nerves, trying to perform.
He did grow a beard too.
On ladder,
so
he fucks everybody up like without even. Fucking, I was talking to Smile, and Smile was like, "Yeah, man, like I can beat any Protoss, like easy peasy, like 10-0. But then there are 4 Protosses I can't beat, and one of them is Showtime on that list. Like he just can't touch him. Like he's just untouchable. Showtime will beat any Terran. Like there's just 4 Protosses who just don't give a fuck.
Well, his PVT I think is his best, and then it's his PvP, and then his PvZ is his weakest.
Yeah, that's why he lost to a laser in BlizzCon.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was sad, because all he needed to do was get past that round.
Yeah.
The laser just came out.
It would have been interesting to see him in the finals.
Yeah, I was hoping.
So he would have done really well.
But yeah, anyway, so like then I could see it, but I think if I'm thinking honestly, I think South Korea is probably going to take it. Like I think that lineup is just really like even, and those are obviously all like super top tier players. Like I think they're like the deepest in depth. So
yeah,
I mean, like literally any one of them could be the revive based on like the matchup and like what they're comfortable with. You know, like whereas like you're obviously only reviving Scarlet. You know, you're only reviving King Arthur. You know.
Yeah, the only reason, like it sounds so, it's pretty mean, but like Scarlet is carrying beyond like so hard. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna be the revive. There's no one else in question.
I will say
you just have to beat her twice and you win. Like SOS Zest innovation is not gonna lose.
Well, especially for Poland. Twice. Like I mean, Poland. I feel like even more so than South Korea. You know, against South Korea, it's like Separate has a chance against those guys. Well, the matchup for him.
Well, I don't know. They've got fucking who? Nurchio, Laser, Mana.
Yeah,
Nurchio is going to be a problem for.
Nurchio is going to be very good.
Yeah, Nurchio is going to be a problem for Semper. I think Semper can play the other two.
Yeah,
but I don't think he can take Nurchio. Nurchio's TVZ late game, and as far as I know,
we know
Semper's like.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, the thing is that like a Laser I know is like a more aggressive player. I think in ZVT right now, and then Mana's Protoss, so like he could probably just lose. But Nurchio's ZVT endgame is like ridiculous. And I think Semper's a pretty standard player, which means that if Nurchio can drag it out, that he's just got an advantage due to the way he plays.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, I'm looking to see Poland in there.
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting.
I think we just know though it's gonna be Nurchio versus Scarlet. Like that's what it's gonna come down to. Like.
Could also be a Laser, honestly, because his ZVZ is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, he's aggressive, right? So his ZVZ is going to be a place where he does well.
Right. I mean, he could take a game off of Scarlet, but like Scarlet will be the revive, and so will Nurchio. So like it's going to come down to them. Like I don't see.
You don't see a Laser can be taking 2 games off of Scarlet.
Oh, I can see.
A person that beat both Solar and who's the other fucking Koreans there that he dumpstered?
Dark. No.
Was it Dark? No.
Maybe it was in an up and down, like in a group stage. Maybe. I don't remember.
Yeah, but those guys both have really strong ZVZ, which is why I think that's.
I don't know, like, and maybe I'm just overhyping Scarlet in my head, but like, it's just like
you are.
Didn't she like 4-0 Korea?
Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the dumbest thing you've ever said, and you've said a lot of stupid things, Jim.
But I feel like it's different.
I think she's
Poland,
overhyped, dude. I don't know. 4-0 Korea is like pretty minimal. I think I could do that.
Well, to be fair, Innovation was sleeping, so I mean, he really wasn't even trying, right? I mean, come on. But no, for real, I don't know, and I don't.
We're in this middle bracket.
Like, I don't want to say that, like, a Laser's not a good player. Like, I could see him taking a match off of her, but no, I don't think he could kill her twice. Like, I think
ZVZ is enough of a coin flip that he could take 2.
Yeah, but with 2 of those like really strong ZVZ Zergs, I feel like it makes it a little bit easier in general.
I would say that Mana has no chance of taking 2 games, but I would say either of the Zergs have a chance just due to the coin flip.
Can I add into my overhyped point?
Yeah.
It was only versus Terrans. I do not think she can beat SOS. Therefore, overhype, etc.
Yeah, but we're not there.
It was 3 games, not 4.
But we're not talking about them versus Korea.
Oh man, I hope she 4-0.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her versus Korea.
No, we're talking about her versus Poland right now.
Oh, my bad.
That's why we're talking about a Laser.
I thought we switched back to Korea. I'm sorry.
Gemini just wants to win the arguments. He's like, all right, what team can she not 4-0?
Yeah. Anyone should just win. She just wins.
Who makes my point right?
Yeah.
Who does it?
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, anyway. So, like, it's really tough. Like, I could see, like, anyone moving on, but I think it's probably going to be Canada into the finals and South Korea into the finals, and I'm going to take Korea to win the whole thing.
That's a very safe bet.
I like to play them. I'm taking Poland to go on, though, for sure. Oh, and on this, just, like, shouts out to Zombie Grub, who didn't join us on the show this week, but she's going to be casting it, and that's pretty cool. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully we can have her on again sometime. And looking forward to this. Will be a fun thing for the weekend.
She's done a very sick like very dank live cast, like really
it's
nice.
been hella good.
She has been really good. Like I thought she did like a super nice job. She was like funny and stuff. Like she was like getting animated and stuff, doing her little finger guns, and I don't know, it was fun.
It's definitely better than I expected upon opening the stream.
Yeah. Well, like, you know, she's been like doing more and more, so like it's nice to see like her get the opportunity and stuff.
It was nice to see her without Rifkin. I'm sorry. I'll say that.
It's okay, man. Everyone's got their opinions. He's not, you know, even he knows not everyone likes him. You know, but that's okay. I mean, I still like. I will say one thing is I super appreciate what Base Trade does though. Like have all the monthlies and weeklies and stuff. Like I think it's super important, and I think they really do like a nice job, and it does help.
I think it's pretty like apparent that they go for a vibe because Zombie Grub's so different in a live setting, and that's because she's not like laid back like she is with Base Trade. So like that whole vibe, if you're not down for like the laid back, chill casting, like you're not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't think I think that it's not so much Rifkin, it's that together like they've decided that, you know, Base Trade is a chill environment to cast. And when she's live, it's different, right? I'm sure if you took Rifkin and stuck him there, he'd do the hype thing just as well.
Yeah.
Because he is a professional, regardless.
Yeah.
I'll refrain from commenting.
Of course you will.
Come on, Jen. But anyway, so speaking of Base Trade, because we were going to talk about those with Zombie Grub, so I'll like pick your guys' brains on it. What do you think of the shit with Guru about him getting a lifetime ban from Base Trade
Get the
events?
fuck out. Get him out. I hate people that do that. Oh, that's just absurd, dude.
Ban him from everything. So he like circumvented. Why did he get? He got banned in the first place for being a flagrant asshole.
He was initially banned because he was
douchebag.
being a dick. And he was just talking shit, not to them, but to like the other players. He was being an asshole, and it's like and so they're like, no,
so even worse.
So you're
there's no justification to not like ban him. Like he's just a fucking asshole. Like he should be banned from everything.
So it was a soft ban, and they're like, all right, if you can get 3 pros to say like, you know, that they'll like, you know, they're willing to like, you know, like vouch for you, we'll let you back in. So he got 2. I can't remember who it was. It was like Nurchio and someone else. He got like, I don't remember who it was, but he hadn't gotten a 3rd yet. But then,
not a very good recommendation.
Wow.
But then,
how long did that take him?
Shit too, dude.
Yeah.
How long did that take him
to get banned?
No, to get 2 people to fucking say it's okay.
Well, no, he needed 3. I mean, I think that was
right. But all I'm saying is that he couldn't scrounge up enough money to pay someone else off.
No.
Nor would anyone vote for him, like vouch for him.
So what he does is he makes a fake account that apparently people know that he uses. And he fucking signs up for the tournament with that account. Like, doesn't change his hotkey profiles, like, at all. They're like, dude, this is just fucking
He's
Guru.
an idiot. Not only is he a fucking douchebag, but he's an idiot as well. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, how do you try to smurf?
Nah, man, this is over. You lost me at use an account everyone already knows he's on.
Exactly, right? Like,
that's
how do you use an
now,
account? And even if you use the same account, how do you not even think to change the hotkey? It's so simple. Just change them to different inputs so that it looks different, but it's still the same. Like,
the only thing you could have told me worse was that he signed up under Guru backwards. Like, that would be the only thing dumber than that. That would be it. They'll never know, guys. I'm Uruk.
But you know, what it reminded me of immediately was like, how old is this dude? Like 12? Like that's like what 12-year-old me would have done. Like as an answer to that, like, well, fuck it, I'll just make a new account. Like it doesn't even matter.
12-year-old me would have been like, oh man, if they ban me, I must be doing something stupid.
No, they're wrong.
What is it?
It's not me. It's them. The rest of the world is wrong.
Yeah, that's it. It's not me. It's you.
Yeah.
Just thicker skin. You fucking asshole.
But yeah, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that just because I thought it was funny.
I mean, that's the easiest. I think that's the least controversial ban or action Rifkin's ever taken in his life. Rifkin was like, "Oh, this is easy."
Let's see. How do I improve public relations today? Ban Guru for life.
Perfect. Everyone's
happy. It's like loving on Base Trade, huh?
Yeah. That's the first that I've ever seen. I've ever seen everyone agree. Like everyone was like, "Yep, bye."
Even Jem was like, "Perfect." Like, best move ever. Smartest shit you've ever done. So, all right. Well, let's move on to our next topic here. Wanted to talk about WESG. We had the finals. What would have been over last weekend, right? Yeah, last weekend.
Finished up last weekend.
So then coming into it, was it the round of 4 that was just last weekend? Was it down to the Showtime Mario, Neve, and TY?
Yeah, I think they had like the round of 8 during the week, and they like finished up the round of 4 during the weekend.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's just go over from the round of 4 to the finals here. So it was Showtime versus Mario, Neve versus TY. So Showtime lost 3-0. Not maybe kind of surprising again because like Showtime's got like those two modes where it's like fucking Terminator Showtime, where like I'm just gonna annihilate fucking everything, like easy peasy, or like oh fuck I died to like stupid shit.
It wasn't even that bad, to be honest. Like, Showtime played very well. It's just Maru's Maru. Like
Maru's playing.
That matchup is tough anyway, and like those two guys are like at the top of the level right now.
I don't even think Maru is abusing the new shit. He's just killing everybody. Like
yeah.
It's like the end of HOTS all over again. He's just come out as like the last month I've seen every Maru game is just like he just looks bored and then kills you. It's like, oh man, this fucking guy. Oh, all right then. Just like drops he's just too good.
It's just like this weird thing. It's like it's just what Maru does. Like he's in a slump for like however long, like 6+ months, and then he just comes to a tournament and Doom drops everyone to death, and you just can't do anything. And then all of a sudden, Doom dropping is the meta again, and you just want to kill yourself.
Well, because he does this thing where he like his position, like the way he decides to position himself on your half of the map is always like, and it happens to be he's always like if you try and send out a warp prism, he's like there. It's like, oh hey, nice prism, like dumbass. And then he's like, oh, so he like goes over to the other side and like, oh look, another prism, like haha. So you can't counterattack, so you're stuck there, and then he just waits on your half of the map until finally, you go to push out because you're fucking furious that this guy won't leave you alone. He doom drops and he's over. It's like
it's honestly like unbelievably infuriating, and like he has the way that PvT is right now, where NG bays come out before Forges, like extreme, like way before you can possibly have Forges like in a normal game. 2-2 timings are just becoming so incredibly crisp. So when you combine that with the insane drop pressure, it's like you just get so exponentially more far behind as it goes on. If you cannot,
and then units,
and if you can't like keep it under control like from the start, it's like the biggest domino effect you've ever noticed. Like it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Just sacking bases.
Maru is so good at it that it's just completely steamrolling people. So he doesn't even have to abuse like the tank lib mind shit. Like he can just.
When they figure out how to play him, though, he's gonna be dead for like fucking 3 months. Like you won't see his name again.
Yeah,
not for a while. That's how it goes. Like people figure it out, and then he just disappears until he like finds a new way to make the same shit work. He's very stubborn, Marine King-esque. Like he's just, but way safer. So.
Yeah, Marine King without the retardation and the nose scout, like the actual scouting and normal builds and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then on the other side, then we had Neve versus TY. So TY beat Neve 3-0 as well.
That was just sad.
I don't know.
Did you watch this? I didn't see them. How bad
they were? It was a fucking stomp, dude. It wasn't even close. It was just really sad.
Now TY probably tank lib mined the shit out of him.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's TY. TY is like, all right, I have new things, new tools. How do I kill this guy with them?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
I like seeing TY kind of make his try to become one of those top Korean Terrans you'd see, because he's been on that cusp of it for quite a while, and there's times where it looks like he's there. I'm hoping it happens this year.
Oh, I have a theory about that.
He
sort
won,
of formalize it. His thing is that he knows he's the fastest to adapt the most like recent thing, the best.
Yeah.
So as soon as for example remember on that the fucking map you'd split in half, Dust Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was the first one to realize if you just cut the map in half, like in the middle with like turrets and sets of towers, and then just sat behind that, you could actually win against ultras. Because like otherwise you just die. And he was like, if you just cut that shit in half, like you put liberators there with lib range, it's like you're golden.
Yeah, they can't do anything.
So he did really well for a long time off of that. And then as soon as that became meta, everyone started doing it. He just sort of fell behind the people who execute better, like Innovation, and beyond, right? And then now the same thing's happening. There's some new crap for him to use, and so he does it better than everyone else. And
The greatest thing for it though is also that it's early mid game stuff. So which he super excels. He has the most like crisp fucking builds I've ever got. I played him on ladder once when he was for BlizzCon. Like I can't even understand how he got that build so crisp. It was like some like early Hellion pressure with the mind drop, I think, or some whatever cyclone. I don't remember exactly. No, that was pre-cyclone, but like it was some Hellion stuff with the normal, just like kind of like a 2-1-1. He follow up with just like lots of Marines and like a couple of mines, and he's taking a third behind it in a situation where like I would have never expected him to be able to take a third with the amount of units he had. Like it's just like unreal, like what kind of fucking pressure this kid can put out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can attribute some of that to his age too. You know, being one of those young guys. We've talked about that before with Zest, kind of feeling that way with the early adaptations to the patches and whatnot. It seems like he's definitely got that going for him. So hopefully he can keep it going. I mean, continued on though. It's cool to see him win this tournament. The TVT thing didn't really get me going, but TVT is a lot more fun to watch right now. And TY against Tomorrow is a cool series. So
TVT is a fucking shit show right now, man. Like
I'm glad I don't have to play it. That's for sure. It's a lot more fun.
You can bring any other Terran in here right now, and you have a 9 in 10 chance of them telling you that they fucking hate that matchup.
Dude, just watching it gives me.
I like it personally, but it is just unpredictable and batshit insane.
Yeah,
like
it's fun to watch though.
To me.
Yeah, it's like ZVZ in the mid game. Like that's what it is. Like you get past the early game, and then the mid game is just a complete shit show. You have no idea what you're playing ever.
Yeah.
Well, what happened? I thought Tankavax were supposed to get rid of that.
It made it worse because it turns out the Tankavax made defending easier.
Right.
That was what they were good for.
Well,
they weren't good offensive tools. They were good defensive tools.
I mean, now it's at least about like actual positioning instead of who dropped their tanks first. Like,
yeah, I mean, sort of. It's just that now having a good position is like, whereas before it was like, oh, I have a good position, like maybe I can use it. It's now I have a good position. The game is over.
Yeah.
That's the difference, right? Like, so you're a little bit out of position to one side on like overgrowth, and then all of a sudden like there's fucking 10 medevacs in your base. And you're dead. Like, you have nothing to do. Like, you can't. It's basically like Bifrost says, it's just Doom Drop City. Like, if you can just fucking find yourself out of position for half a second, you're dead. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's what like how you have to play the matchup.
Yeah, and people are starting to adapt. Like, the biggest thing is to set rallies to your main when you move out, because everyone will try to Doom drop you. And like with that in mind, when you move out, if you have rally set to your main, they Doom drop you, you Doom drop them, and then you have the advantage because you have units. Which is kind of a shitty way to go about it, but it works. Yeah. That I feel like
No, I feel you.
Is GSL on at 11?
Yeah, it's on late.
It's on in an hour.
30,
That's why we're streaming H1Z1.
Yep.
10:30 is when the bunker starts.
So fucking
real quick announcement.
Till TY like 4-0's his group, then I'll stream.
Real quick announcement too for anyone who was going to stick around to watch the classic interview. That's been rescheduled to tomorrow because of GSL. We didn't want to overlap that. More so, he wants to watch it, so he didn't want to not be able to watch it and interview at the. So it'll be on tomorrow at 11 o'clock. CDT, same channel, everything. So yeah, just tomorrow. But back to our scheduled program here. Yeah, I mean, did you guys want to talk about Neve Showtime? I mean, that's 3-1 Neve.
That's PvP.
I would have.
And Neve is a god of PvP, and so it's not surprising.
That's pretty much all. I was gonna watch it, but I ended up not watching it for whatever reason. I forget why. Yeah. But so if I did, I would have talked about it more. But that's basically Neve just being Neve. Like he's just unreal at PvP. It's not. There's not too much to talk about. I imagine they just played very normal Blink Robo openers into disruptors, and Neve just had way better disruptor control and then way better transitions into later game stuff. Like that's just what he does, and he's unbelievably good at it.
And then obviously like the Mario TY, we had Mario, 3-4 against TY, so TY winning. But I mean, it was a good finals. Like I was glad that it went, like to Game 7. I mean, that's like the best way to end a finals.
Yeah, it was a good mix, right? There were a few cheeses, a few macro games, like.
Yeah, it was a pretty good series.
That's
for
what I
a
like
matchup.
to see. That's what I like to see. As long as it's good. All right, let's move on to unless you guys have anything else to say about WESG. Anything else?
No, the production quality. You could talk about that.
Yeah, we were gonna bring that up. Holy shit!
Was NASL sound guy there and like?
Oh my god!
WESG sound guy replaced him, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
it was a new tier of shit.
It was horrible. And like they didn't even have it moderated, so there was like the chat was just spamming fucking Mario shit on WESG thing.
Oh yeah,
it was bad.
I did see that actually. That was funny.
Oh my god! And even the mods, like the sound's all messed up. It was ugly.
Oh okay. All right, no, I thought I heard Wario, and I was like, I had
not Wario, Mario. Sorry, Mario. Yeah, you know the Mario meme.
But yeah, so yeah, awful quality. I mean, that's what we can expect from Alibaba.
I mean, it sucks because it was like that early on when they were doing some of the qualifiers, and they didn't get it together. And this is like the biggest money tournament that BlizzCon points.
It's even more than BlizzCon.
Should we also talk about how shitty the StarCraft fans were during the Hearthstone finals?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Did you guys not hear about that?
No, I didn't. Elaborate.
A bunch of people. So it was on the same stage, and the StarCraft 2 finals got delayed like for a long time because of the Hearthstone finals. Well, in the final game, like they kept doing like full heal decks. So like it took for fucking ever to finish, and like I guess the StarCraft 2 fans were in there just like, "Frickin' hurry up! This game fucking sucks! Like we're not here to watch this bullshit card game."
Like the people in attendance of the actual event, or just shares in Twitch chat.
Like as in Twitch chat, like shit like that.
Who the fuck cares? They
I know.
Do that.
No, I know. That's why it's the meme though, because then there was like a Twitter post about it, and there was like a Reddit post.
I thought this was like actual drama, like the people at the event.
You
like,
don't
going
give
crazy.
Twitch chat the limelight, man.
Yeah, come on.
So no,
I think this is like live.
That's why I wanted to bring it up though, because I thought it was funny. Because then some Hearthstone fan made like a post in like the StarCraft subreddit about it, like, "Oh, your fans are awful." It's like, fuck you.
How about in IEM Katowice last or 2 years ago, or whichever one that was, when all the League players were just absolutely losing their fucking minds when Zestfir's trap was going on, and they just like, "Please let me see my League of Legends!" Like they're just freaking the fuck out, and they were just like their entire subreddit was just. I went to our new on our League of Legends just to look at the salt, and it was just flooded with fucking threads, just like, "Playing League of Legends on the field. Why are they still playing?" It was ridiculous, dude.
That community, man, that's a good community. Okay, well, let's get past that. Let's wash the salt off of our hands here. Let's talk about IEM Katowice. Obviously, not a whole lot. I mean, it was announced and stuff. So, I just had a couple notes about it. It's going to be February 27th through March 5th. So like a full week. So that'll be really fun to watch. First place is going to take home $100,000. So I mean, that's like a really good
Katowice?
prize. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I heard 100,000. I was like, oh. Is that Poland?
Yes, that is Poland.
Third world country.
100,000 first prize. Second place is going to take home 45K, and then so on and so forth. So really good prize pools though. And then what I wanted to bring up too is we had already talked about. I told you guys, but like Gumiho is planning on playing, so like it'll be cool to see some of the foreigners there as well. Because this one I believe they're available too because it's like the world tournament or whatever. So we're gonna see like Korean players there too. So
hey, it's global.
Global, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was trying to think of the words.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
I like how there is like exponentially more Korean qualifiers than anything else. There's like 4 or 6 are compared to like the 1 or 2 for each NA and EU or whatever. So they're like keeping it like Koreans and whatever.
Well, Koreans are half. Nice. By what you're saying, it's like half. They're like half of the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be okay with that.
Just like it should. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm glad that they are doing that and not keeping it.
Maybe saw what it was like last year. I think it's good that we're going back to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last year is Katowice WCS? No, it's not a WCS global event, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's what we. Yeah.
Okay. So that's why. So that's how they're doing global events now, like half KR.
Yeah, at least this one.
Okay.
This is
where they get to choose.
I think so. Like, there's no set structure for how a global tournament can be operated.
I thought it was like mostly regional with some external qualifiers. No.
No, I don't remember like looking through like the Battle.net the post on Battle.net, the breakdown of it. I don't remember there being a set structure for how global tournaments can be run. They just said,
okay, so they can just do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I think there's just like a set like amount of requirements for who has to go, like prize amount like that qualifies it as a global tournament. I think.
What are the WCS circuit ones this year?
Montreal,
basically.
Austin, and then DreamHack. I don't remember where the other one is. I can't remember. But yeah, there's 3 of them.
Stockholm, maybe? That's usually a popular one.
No, it's not Stockholm.
Basically just the DreamHacks.
Yeah.
If you see a DreamHack happening and with StarCraft, it's WCS circuit.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty much it.
Right.
But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over that, obviously, because like again, we'll see some good talent there.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to watch that, and that'll be right after I get back from Midwest LAN, the hypest LAN in the Midwest, and the only one. So it'll be like 25 of us there. It'd be nifty.
Why did we talk about cheese? We should have talked about cheese.
We talked about cheese. We talked about cheese last time when we had Ray's on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
because he had a pretty good running, and then we talked about like them becoming like Sloth Esports and stuff.
Yeah.
So, did you guys see that ad for Sloth Esports? That was awesome. They had like the sloth just like eating stuff.
Yeah, they kept showing that.
Dude, like I could just watch that all day. Like that was like, and I guess like they like sponsor like at the zoo, like where like their headquarters is and stuff. So like that's kind of cool. Yeah.
They have a zoo as their headquarters?
No, like the zoo in like the same town. I mean.
Oh, okay.
That would be bomb though. I'd be like, I want to fucking play for them, and I want to go meet that sloth.
Yeah, really.
Like that's all I want in life right now. So, but we'll move on. Let's go to our next topic, and we'll talk about GSL. We'll go back to Group D. I think was where we left off last week, right, Zilly?
Yeah, I mean it's kind of been a while, but this was a sick group with innovation. The games like weren't super fun to watch, but just watching him shit on everybody.
We'll just go over this one really brief.
He dicked them so hard.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but like I heard, it's a 4-0, and I heard that he just annihilated.
It was a 4-0, and then in the interview they ask him, and he goes, "Zerg's LP."
That was the biggest fucking meme. He 4-0s, completely dicks them. Not close games at all. Literally under like 10 minutes, some of them.
Yeah.
Goes into the interview. So, what are your thoughts about Zerg right now? Honestly, in my practice game, I mean, I think they're OP. Like,
that's
in
my
my
weakest
practice
matchup.
games, I'm not winning very well. It's my weakest matchup. I just got really lucky in these games. Yeah, the Zerg's really broken, and like, dude, what is this? Like, I can't tell if he's like actually the biggest memer in the entire community,
Could be.
and he's just hiding it from everyone, or if he's just like something like I don't know if he has like a
I think he is
programming or something.
I mean, I think
if
you watch the stream, I think TVZ is his worst matchup.
Is it? I don't actually watch
the
stream
so.
very much.
I know that he shits on Terrans and Protoss.
I think stream innovation and tournament innovation are two different things too.
Yeah, that's part of it, huh?
So.
That's funny you did that though. I always skip the interviews watching VODs. But
you also don't know if he meant practices in ladder or practices in customs.
He said both, I think.
Oh, okay. See, that's a big difference because if he's practicing with like dark.
But yeah, he did. I think he specifically mentioned like customs, like or at least tasteless translated it as customs. So.
Because like I'm not surprised he walked over Lucira, but like Biel is a little bit surprising.
Biel was like equally like as bad almost. Like it was only a little bit better.
Yeah, it seems like he's just prepared for anything that Zerg's thrown out there.
But yeah, really Biel was our other player to go through. So it was Innovation, Biel move on, 4-0 for Innovation, 4-3 Biel, and then Lucira and 4-2 drop out. So
yeah, and Lucira was up on Buell. It was the final elimination game, and it was a sick comeback by Buell. So credit to him. Like he really had to kind of fight his way back into that.
Yep.
I feel like Lucira maybe threw a little bit, but that was a fun one to watch for a ZVZ. Especially with these two groups, it's both been just Terran and Zergs, but it's been pretty entertaining games for the mirrors.
Yeah.
Can we talk for a second about how Lucira is like transformed into like an alternate person at this point?
He's got like a super deep voice. Like,
I was like blown away. Like it was a completely opposite person than what I've ever imagined him to be. Like he was always this like cute little dude with like really long hair, always like the crazy color stuff, and like
he hit puberty really late in life. Like
I guess so. And then all of a sudden he comes on GSL and he's got this super sick deep voice, and like he's like and he's like jacked as shit. shit. Like,
dude, it was like
threw me off.
It was like that girl in the 8th grade who over summer she went home like the fat nerdy girl and then came back in 9th grade. All of a sudden she had boobs and she was hot. Like, what happened here? What kind of summer did you have?
Pretty.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why wasn't I hitting that before? I could have been super lucky, but no, I'm not. So anyway, let's move on to Group D, or to Group E rather. And in that group we had Dark, Leenock, Kira, and Jokji. I think it's interesting that I want to say like Jokji was like hyped up the most.
Yeah.
And did the worst.
Oh, that's Jokji's thing though. Like when you think he's got nothing going for him, he performs. And as soon as you give him any fucking credit,
he'll prove you wrong.
Jokji, dude.
He'll prove you wrong.
Jokji's been playing pretty well. Oh, I think he's gonna make it out of his group. Jokji's like, no.
Dude, I even bought into it. I voted for him on Liquid Bets too. Oh my goodness,
sucker.
He just came out with some funky builds too. I mean, both these were, we didn't see a whole lot of 2-1-1 with this, and it was, it looked like the Zergs knew, especially Dark, really knew how to react to whatever it was that the Kira and Jokji were throwing out to him.
Oh, dude, I think Bifrost is a pretty good Terran player. He's in chat, and man, yeah, he's got it right, dude. Like he's like a really, really, really good on ladder, top 10 constantly, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as he's got that pressure, dude, because that makes sense. When he's got no pressure because he's bad, like everyone thinks he's bad, he's like, oh fuck, I'll do it. When there's some pressure to perform, man.
I bet he probably just gets like super nervous and like super he just gets like caught up trying to like continue. Like I feel like he's one of those people that would get stuck under the thought process of having to continuously like prove himself, even though he already won a GSL, but like he hasn't done anything since then. So he's like he's like one of those people that's like gets really upset about that and how like he feels like he doesn't want to be that like one hit wonder or whatever. So that maybe that like fucks with him like on an extra level and really fucks with him in live games now. I don't know, but that's my assumption.
I mean, you could be right. I mean, like I said, he has not been performing. But let's talk about how Dark. I mean, I don't think that was surprising that we saw him.
We're talking about how no one's surprised that Dark 4 over this group, right?
Nope. Yep.
Okay.
I think what it did come down to, is, and I think everyone thought that too, was I think everyone that bought into the hype thought that Jokji was going to get through, but anyone who didn't believe in the hype knew it was going to be like Leenock or Cure.
I haven't seen Cure's name in a long time.
Yeah, ever since Legacy started, he's been kind of just like lower.
No, he did well in Pro League, but like ever since Pro League stopped, and then there was like the basically off season, and there were like some tournaments here and there, but I never saw Cure. Like Cure didn't qualify for shit. He didn't do anything, and now he's here, and he gets knocked out first round. I
feel like if he got Protosses, he would have done very well, since Doom drops are the new meme now, along with the tank memes and shit. But since he was the fucking Doom dropper at the end of HOTS, literally just floating 4 medevacs into your base whenever 4 happened to be spawning from his starport. Yeah, it was the most fresh. Oh my god, dude, I hated watching those games so much. Like he was fucking good, but it just everyone started doing it. Just like, oh, I have 4 medevacs. I'm just like, oh my god, dude, just like think for what you're doing for a second. Just keep throwing them across the map like mindlessly.
Right.
Oh my god.
But on the other hand, with Leenock too, like he had just lost like the 11-0 to Innovation and Rage uninstalled StarCraft. So like, I mean,
who?
Leenock.
He Rage uninstalled?
Yeah, he lost it to Innovation 11 times in a row.
Oh,
on what?
Yeah, the GSL like
Challenger League or whatever.
Yeah, whatever that meme is called. That is like having no publicity because they didn't advertise it, and it's only being streamed on Africa.
Yeah, it's only on Africa.
Wait, whoa.
It's like GSL.
There's some cool ass league thing that made Leenock uninstall.
Yeah, it's like.
Wait, are you just memeing that, or did?
No, I actually don't know.
Yeah,
no, not you. Toasty, Mr. Toasty.
What?
Did he actually uninstall, or are you just me saying that as a meme because he got?
No, he did it because they asked him that in the interview.
Oh,
because she asked, she's like, "Did you actually uninstall it?" And he's like, "I did, but then I reinstalled it like right away." But still, like
he
was
pulled
like,
in a Villo.
Yeah, like like for real. Like that's immediately like what I thought. I was like, holy shit.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, no, like for real. Like he like lost it and then came back. Yeah, it's called Loser Strikes Back.
Yeah. Oh, dude, 6'5" Hero. That's a good. Hero did well. Too bad Hero fucking lost in his group. No, he went 2-1. Never mind. But, yeah, Hero got dumpstered by Maru. Right. But, yeah, that was really depressing.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. Oh, that was really bad. I saw those games.
But yeah, that series is only on Africa, and it's not advertised like well at all. Like it is on, but like yeah.
Yeah, GSL. I mean, they're owned by Africa now, so it's
It makes sense, but like they could still like they could have had like someone do like an English restream.
It just sucks because no one that's not from Korea watches fucking Africa, dude.
No, it's a pain in the ass to try to navigate.
I was considering running our stream on Africa as well, but I was told exactly.
There's no point.
I know.
There's no
literally zero incentive.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, oh, look at these white people. They think they know about StarCraft. It's funny. It's really cute.
Oh shit. And I wanted to bring up in that group though, Dark. Like we talked about the Innovation 4.0, and the Dark 4.0 was a little bit different looking. Like he had to come back for some really nasty situations in his games. I think it kind of just showed like how good of a player he is right now, even kind of coming into some disadvantage like early game situations, being able to come back like that. I don't know, it was really impressive to me. It was fun to watch. It's cool to see somebody be that kind of representative of Zerg right now. He's definitely got that going.
He's fucking good.
He's hella good. It's unreal. Like just the way he was positioning himself, and Leenock too, against those Terrans, like just kind of knowing that they're going to lose the engagement, and it seemed like Leenock was doing a lot of it with the Muta, but just the counterattack and kind of keeping them on their feet. It was cool watching Leenock with the mass Muta. Did you guys catch that? Like the Muta flock that was just like 30 deep or something.
I don't watch CVZ, so can't comment.
No, it was the TVZ.
I don't watch that either. Unless it's Innovation dicking on everyone.
All right. Oh, it was pretty cool. I don't know. It just kind of brought it back a little bit to the HOTS.
Well, let's talk about today's group now. Which
I want Trap to do so well.
So we've got TY and Trap, and then Armani and Solar. And I think Armani's like the odd man out, like in that group. I think I want to say this is his first time in Kodos, making it up. So like obviously like he's like,
you are correct.
How do you say it? The weak link right now. I don't want to talk too much shit since he's coming on the show next week. So guys, if you want to, if he does win, it's going to be epic because then we're having him on next week. But if he loses, it'll still be awesome because then we can ask him how his first time in GSL was and how nervous he was and shit. But anyway, but I mean, if I'm looking at this bracket and I'm seeing TY Solar. Like, are we thinking something else? Like with you, like I would like to see Trap do well and I would like to see Armani do well. But if I'm looking at it, I'm thinking TY Solar.
TY is gonna fuck them all up.
He's gonna get out no matter what.
Yeah.
But but with Solar, we have seen Solar like be tilted as of late too. Like he's had some pretty shitty games. So like I don't know. I think
he could be a toss up. I agree. Like it depends on what he does and when he what form he's in because he could. I've seen him swing back and forth like a lot in the last.
Yeah, I've seen him lose games. He has no place losing.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's a very like peaky. Is that like a term? Peaky play.
Yeah.
Like
streaky.
Right. Streaky, maybe. He just has high highs, low lows. Whatever the term.
He's a very bipolar.
Yeah, he's a bipolar player. Like he's either he's manic depressive. He's either up or down. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know. Like I feel like he has never been the same since he got done hanging out with them at Homestory Cup. Like it was right after that
the casual pro gamer life got to him.
Yep, like he had too many beers, like he just got like too fucked up. Like he's like he got into partying maybe. Like it's been fucking with him. I don't know, but
yeah, I've been seeing. I saw a couple of games on his stream where he was having like some problems versus Toss. He was playing versus Neeb a couple games on his barcode. He got kind of dicked by him. Like he tried to do like he tried to do early Ravage roll-ins versus like Stargate openers, but he would pretty much just die. The carrier memes are fucking him up. Sometimes just like the normal adept stuff. Like I think his PV or ZVP looks a little shaky at the moment, just from the few games on stream that I've seen him play. So That's a potential. I don't know how good. Like Trap doesn't do it. Like he doesn't play in anything. He doesn't stream. So I have no idea what's up with him recently. If this was like 2 years ago, I would. And since I was almost an equal Trap fanboy, as Hero fanboy back then, he was doing very well.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I mean, do you think he has any chance in this group as a fan?
I don't think so. I would. Yeah, it's like about like because I would say yes, but I haven't. There's literally nothing. Like you can't see anything that he's done. So I'm basing it off of completely nothing other than just past knowledge of him being a good player. Like and he has the potential, but I have no idea what the fuck he's doing now. So
well, I like those odds. I'll take him to finish.
Looks like we just got hosted from Jacqueline. So thank you for sending your folks over to us. We appreciate that.
Thanks, Poison.
Woo.
Welcome, guys. We're just talking some GSL stuff right now, and then we're gonna talk some general news, and then we're gonna play some trivia. So stick around.
Yes. And we got GSL starting in a half hour.
Yep.
No, the bunker's almost.
Oh, I gotta get the bunker on my other monitor.
Oh man, he's gonna be spacing out. He's gonna suck at trivia now.
Yes.
Sal, you've got a chance.
I'll keep it tuned in for you.
Dude, no, I'm fucked. Like last time I did okay, this time I'm fucked. Dude, I'm wise. I've wised up. There's no way.
All right. But yeah. So like I said, do we have anything else to say? Like I said, I would like to see Trap and Armani do well. I could see maybe Trap getting out, like if Solar gets super tilted. But I mean, we all agree TY's getting out.
And if Trap goes into his Trap God mode again, dude, have you ever seen that picture, that edit I made of the Rap God like poster or whatever with him? I was so proud of that. Honestly, I thought that was some of my greatest work. Like,
should we put that on a T-shirt? If he wins,
that would be a sick T-shirt. Honestly,
if he wins,
it looks legit. Actually, but I don't know if you'd face copyright in some way.
We'll change it a little bit more. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll put that on a T-shirt.
I want him to get back to that level. Like his games during that huge era or that huge like run that he had a couple months in 2014 was like unfucking real, dude. He was playing some sick fucking games.
Okay, so let's go into our general news. Unless, like I said, I don't think we have anything else to go on for that
Fucking sound.
Yeah, fuck, you saw that. I fucked up my own emote. I went to do Sal lol, but instead I put Sal lol, and I was like, why isn't there anything there?
Wow. Rip.
And I was like,
oh shit.
That man. Moment when you fucking forget your own emote.
Good one, man.
That's embarrassing.
Wow.
All right. Talking for some general news. Let's talk about how just in general Protoss is dying like crazy.
Oh boy.
Like it's been bad.
Oh shit.
And hopefully it gets fixed.
So the problem with this fucking problem, it's a problem that PvT is bad. It's bad, but the problem is that there's no. You can't. What's the problem? Like no.
I know.
Well, they're
you can't be like this or that thing.
Like as a Terran, you're three units.
There is no problem.
There's a combination of 3 units, right? And all of those units like have roles in other matchups that are prominent. Like the mine is important in TVZ, the tank is important in TVT, and the Liberator is honestly a paperweight if you nerf it again. Like if you nerf it again,
you might as well
we'll just not build it because it's shit. Like you know, now it's a useless anti-air unit. It's fucking completely shit. So if you nerf its ground damage, like, oh well, I mean, it was nice having that. You know, if you revert the tank buff, no one will build it in any matchup except for TVT.
I don't think they should touch the tank. That's
the one option is the tank, but I've heard people talk about getting rid of the bonus versus shields with the Widow Mine.
That's the only one that's like the thing is, my problem with that is that if you nerf it to the point that it doesn't kill probes, then like that sucks.
Well, what if they just have it do bonus damage to workers?
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it doesn't help. That doesn't help.
Again. Please do not.
But I mean, like, I get the point, but that's another one of those like
David Kim, get me on that squad.
Specific
I've got some
rules,
ideas.
right? Like, you don't want to have. But I feel like plus shields is my issue. Is I don't think the Widow Mine is the underlying problem. So when you nerf the shields, I don't think you'll fix it. Is what I'm saying. I think that the problem will still be there, but it's the most immediate thing you can do that only affects PvT. Like that's my opinion, but I think you won't change anything. You might get like 2% win rate back, but it's not going to fix it. Right. I don't think it will.
I think when it comes to the fucking Widow Mine shit, I think what they should do is reduce the shield, the extra versus shield on its splash, so that way the first where it hits is still hit, like that's still a strong hit, but the splash damage is what's really fucking everything up. Like it like the whole the biggest reason why I want the What Am I reverted or nerfed in some way is to bring back Charge Lot Templar styles, because that is the from in the history of whatever SC2 is, that was the most enjoyable style to play. Do not say because it is easy and you can just A move and wipe the map. This is not where I'm. Don't say that, okay? Please. It was the most interesting, because when you are not focused on having to use your robo 100% of the time as your support to stay alive at all, i.e. Colossus or now Disruptors as well, you have so much more time to get observers for map control, map vision, more interesting map movements can relate from that. If you have more map vision, you have more room to move around the map, so you have more opportunity to have map control, and you have War Prisms constantly coming out, and you have just such a more interesting, fun, multitasking centric style that doesn't get hindered by the fact that you need your robo making attacking units nonstop to stay alive. So I want this kind of style to come back, just because it's just so much more fun to play as a Protoss player through that kind of multitask and harassment style. And I think it would just make it more interesting, because the one of the bigger problems, I think, when the tank led mine thing are combined, is that they always put the mines underneath either the Liberators or the tanks, mostly the tanks, or mostly the Liberators. So when you're going to blink onto them, or you're going to shade onto the tanks as well, then that's the main thing. I feel like that's the biggest thing that fucks it up. I'm okay with the tanks being strong as they are. I'm okay with, to a lesser extent, okay with Liberators being good at zone control. I feel like the new map pool can help force that, and I'm okay with them being pretty strong, because I understand how strong they need to be. Because if you nerf them any more, then they're really bad, honestly. So the mine is that. It's the thing, the hidden. It's a meme because it's actually hidden under the ground. It's the hidden. It's the hidden. It's the hidden fix.
The hidden gem.
Yeah, there you go. Nice meme. So, and it's the hidden gem of the composition that keeps Protoss farther back than the Lib and the tank combined. I feel like that is my opinion. When I face only the Lib tanks bio stuff, I don't have as much problems. When the mine is added, that's when I have more problems. And in general, the mine is what's keeping the charge lot style completely gone. With Liberators being the thing that can help versus that, before they needed this because that was the only thing they had to be able to stop it. Now Liberators are a thing. You can't just a move across the map and hope to wipe the bio, because you need things to kill the Liberators. You'll still need to either position your Archons well to deal with that, or you need to have Stalkers with that as well and make your composition a little bit more than just Zealot Archon, High Templar, or whatever.
Could you do...
So since Liberators... Okay, so yeah, go ahead.
No, finish your thought, I'm sorry.
So with Liberators in the picture now, as well as Mines, they are enough, I feel, to be able to keep it in check to the point where you can't just A-move Charge Lot Archon and just win regardless of anything else.
Okay. What I was going to say was, because the only other composition that really could fight that is you'd have to do a weird either Void Ray or Phoenix with Colossus and Stalkers, but that's so much tech and that's so much gas.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
And then
it's very inefficient to do that with what Legacy is right now.
And you shouldn't have
to... The biggest problem with that, I think, is Chrono Boost. The new Chrono Boost dicks that kind of style completely hard, because you have only two, for the most part, only two Chrono Boosts to be able to use, and you need that for Colossus range, and the Stargate. You can't possibly do it on all of those things.
Right.
You only have the third Chrono Boost until you have your third up, and a lot of times you can't. If you're going for that many different tech routes as well that early, you can't even get a third as quickly compared to what you can now with less tech-heavy styles. So that kind of composition is just extremely inefficient at this point in time in Legacy meta, and Chrono Boost is a really big part of why that's not a good thing.
Well, and to beat that comp, you shouldn't have to do that many different tech trees just to beat that comp. You're making the game unplayable. You're making the game unplayable. Like if that's like they can just do that. It's like how long that takes and how much gas that is. That's barely viable like on 2 base. So you realistically would need like a 3 base economy to try to do that build, like to try to have that like unit comp.
That's why I feel like the Widowmine nerf is more applicable because it opens up a much different style in a way that has something else to keep it in check, being the Liberator, and gives us just something else to deal with it and another interesting and more fun style to play against or play with instead of having to only use the Colossus crutch to hold it off. Or some people still do Adept. I do Adept Phoenix as well, and that helps sometimes until they do either just like absurd marine counts or absurd mine counts, and it just dicks on it really
hard. That's all I had to say about it.
I mean, we could go on this one for a while. I mean, it's really tough. It'd be nice if we could buff Protoss units, but that's just not realistic with PvZ right now.
You can't.
Yeah.
There's no way to do that without doing an overall rework of something.
Yeah.
Like not like huge, not like I'm not talking like huge rework of the whole race. Like you have to rework just like a complete unit itself to be able to buff something. Otherwise, it just skews everything else up way too much. And there's no pinpoint. There's nothing in the Protoss arsenal that I could be like, we need a buff for this, and this will help this problem in PvC right now. I can't. I don't think anyone can possibly pinpoint that. Other than
it's hard. It's like you're saying, it's a combination of units. So it just makes it a really difficult thing. I think I'd like to at least see the mine as a start, but it's like you're saying, it's tough. You can't just be like, oh, well, it's just this one thing. It's not like it's just Swarm Host or it's just,
Yeah, I like Nate's suggestion too, where you make it so that the Stalker is 3 hit by the Liberator with +0.
I agree. I liked that as well.
That was like a pretty elegant solution, like a pretty outside the box.
But it does, like you said, it affects TVZ then as well.
It affects TVZ a lot, but they nerfed the Ultra, so maybe it'll be okay. So who knows? But I think that
TVZ like pretty shit right now too though. Like, is that not because of Liberators or? I thought TVZ.
No, TVZ is a lot more even. I think.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
it's like
TVP is the only thing that's like really weird right now.
Yeah, but you just saw Dark and Leenock like make it out over Kieran Jachi, right? It's clear that it's not.
That's a little skewed.
Yeah,
it's not the same though.
Anytime you're looking at pros, you have to take that with a grain of salt.
Well, yeah, I mean, Innovation BL, but like the only Zerg that hasn't made it out of a group with Terrans right now is Rogue.
Yeah,
and he got
the 75. Sorry, the 75 to 80 damage. Like, you'd be willing to sacrifice that to make PvT balanced.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
say yes.
I have to.
That's the thing. You have to come up with something. You can't just leave it.
You have to. Yeah, I think the mine. I enjoy the mine the way it is. Like as the unit alone. Like if I have 2 mines, and no tank lib. Like I prefer like the biomine shit, or like biomine lib. But when you add tanks, like you have this synergy that is just really strong, and it's only strong at one point too. Like they show up before your third's fully like ready, and you're really using it, and then you're kind of fucked, right? Because you've been punished for taking that early third, and if you don't take your third fast enough, then the Terran just builds more shit than you, and you die. So like, it's this one specific thing that's screwing you, but I don't know.
It's one specific thing, but it's a combination of multiple factors to get to that specific thing, and it's really fucking
yeah, exactly.
And then there's the meme that there's not only that push that's doing so much damage, there's so many other things as well, like with the Mass Doom Drop 2/2 shit, the people are doing the fucking lib range rush, which is just the biggest meme in the fucking world.
Well, but that's map dependent right now, man.
And it's all, but that's the thing though, like, and also with the lack of scouting that we have, with the Depth Shade being nerfed and needing and Robotime needing to be occupied with Immortals and Colossus nonstop to be able to hold off any whatever 2-base or whatever pushes.
Do you think
we can't? It's very you have no idea what the fuck the Terran is doing once their first like little aggression or whatever is done.
Do you think that because of the mine drop, you have to keep like an obs at home that makes it worse?
I don't think so personally.
No? I mean, mine drops
hard. At least not the way that I play PvT, just because I always get 3 observers, so I always have an observer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but your first 2 have to stay home, no?
No.
The first one crosses?
if you go Robo first, 3 Observer, you can send the first one across, and both you'll have one more out by the time the mine drop hits, and then the second one will finish while the mine is happening. But if that forward observer gets sniped, then you're completely in the dark. You have no idea what's happening, and you can't risk Robo time making another one because then you just die to the follow-up push.
All right, we need to get off this topic because
I'm getting sick to my stomach.
We're taking up too much time as well because we only have about 13 minutes, and if we want to get Jeopardy in, so let's just breeze past our last 2 pieces of general news. CJ Hero joins Root Gaming, so congrats to them. That's a good sign. That hero is okay, not as good as the other hero we know, but we'll talk about that. And then we had
not as attractive.
That I will agree with that. And then we have the invasion bullshit with them not paying Hearthstone, Lambo, and Major, them leaving, and then us during the Gumiho interview found out that he also never paid Gumiho the $5,000 from his DreamHack winnings.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna get too far into it. Let's just say like fuck Cebu. That dude's like, I'm glad he's like out of the scene. Like fuck him forever. Like no second chances, mate. Like you stole too much money. So fuck him.
Yeah, that's a huge fuck you.
Yeah. Now we're being hosted by the Nidus. Thanks, boys. Appreciate that. All right, let's get into our trivia. So this is everyone's favorite portion of the game. I'm going to ask you guys questions. At the end, the winner of this trivia round is going to get a voice pack of their choice. So try hard here.
When does TB come out?
I think it's already out.
Tuesday, right?
Next week?
No, it's the 3.10 patch, whenever that is.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, cool. So I've got 13 questions here. We're just going off my old questions, but we're going to kind of go quick. So let me get your buzzer sounds. Dylan, what's your buzzer sound?
Oh shit! Let me get my buzzer.
Yeah, because I have to hear it because that's the audible. Like I have to know who rings in first.
I don't fucking
just say beep or whatever. Like it
beep?
Doesn't matter.
Sure. Okay.
Beep.
I'll say I know the answer.
Okay.
I'll say beep or
this
something.
One?
I don't know.
You gotta make it louder. You just say your name, man, or say something.
Hold on.
Just do the cell. Heh. Yeah.
Yeah. Do your heh.
All right.
Just scream it. Give your biggest.
Okay, can you hear this?
Barely. I don't want to screw you over, man. So you should just heh.
Oh, can you
do your biggest, deepest, manliest heh.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll do the heh. Fuck it.
Zilly's gonna clink a bottle.
We're doing it.
All right. Ready? Here we go. What player was banned for the same amount of time as his name? Zilly.
Life.
Yep, correct.
Oh, that's a
clever.
That's a nice meme.
Hey,
right?
Lamau.
Right. All right, and then some of these questions are also not based on fact, but based on meme fact.
Oh, meme fact.
Oh god.
Meme fact.
So
that's as good as a real thing, right?
Know your memes. All right. Who died in the car crash with Day 9?
Hey.
Sal.
Husky.
Correct. All right, so 1-1 Sal and Zilly. What Korean pro helped pay for his father's hospital bills by selling fruit on the side of the road?
Oh wait, fuck. That's his fucking.
Gemini did get it.
Oh.
Is he just?
I'm gonna be. No, you got it.
It's gonna be hard to say. Remember to say beep. I'm just so attuned to.
It's too late.
It.
You knew the answer first.
You have to answer the formal question.
Say the answer.
Do we have to?
What's the answer?
It's the answer, dude. Go.
I said, fruit dealer.
Yeah, you didn't say the answer.
There you go. Good job.
I said fruit.
You got
deal
halfway through. You're like fruit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Could have been anything.
Okay. What cat? It's pretty big giveaway here, I guess. But I'll read it as I wrote it. What caster is a vegetarian? Also, just announced that he's having twins.
Beep.
I'm gonna
100% got that.
I'm gonna say Sal. I heard the heh first.
That's unreal. I heard beep out of my mouth before I heard his. Oh my.
Got that delay.
It's artosis, right?
Yeah, it's artosis.
Oh shit.
Rigged.
All right, 1-1.
Rigged. Dude, I fucking had that. You watched the VOD.
This kid is fucking Hillary Clinton. I'm the Bernie Sanders of this whole show.
Oh my god.
Hey, listen, you're just mad because I'm more famous, okay?
Would you stop?
I get the point.
We're 2 questions in and you're already complaining.
Hey, maybe if you sat up straighter, you fucking get it.
Oh, let's not get over here. Let's not do that.
Okay. Moving on. Okay. This player's name is translated into fart sounds and was caught match fixing.
Beep.
Done.
Boom, boom.
Yep, correct.
Oh, I got fucked last time on the same dude.
Because you said it wrong last time.
Yeah, I said,
All right. What person is known for saying that you always need to have the backup prism?
Beep. Oh.
I think Zilly got it.
Roddy.
Yeah, that is correct.
Oh, I would have got it wrong.
This is a tight race, actually. We're 2-2-2. Zilly's actually the dark horse here, but he's getting it.
He's heard all these before, though.
I feel like you have too, though, because you've been in most of them.
I only watched one trivia.
Okay, well, you're not.
I'm sorry, I'm not a.
Wait, these are reused?
You should be
oh my god.
I told you.
No wonder.
I didn't have any new ones because I didn't really plan on doing it. But you guys like, yeah, let's do it.
Just think of stuff out of your butt.
Yeah.
You should. Aren't you a you should know enough to be able to just whip shit out, right?
Well, I usually do, but I didn't prep for it, so I really can't.
Who's gonna win GSL today?
Good luck.
Yeah, who's gonna win GSL today? Go. Okay.
Why?
All right. This player drove a Bugatti in a Kingston HyperX commercial.
Beep.
Sal.
Idra.
Yeah, correct.
Fucking hell, I totally did that.
Come on, that was definitely.
Beep
Sal.
it loud. Beep it loud.
Right. I'll just
Dude,
cry.
I had you way before, man. You need to get some new internet, man.
I'll trump it up, say that it's rigged and the media is corrupt.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, dude.
All right, here we go. This player is married to a former Miss Oregon.
Beep.
Oh, get fucked. It's In Control.
You didn't even let you start talking.
I'm gonna have to DQ Sal for
no way.
Assuming that he got it, because I was on the fence.
You didn't even have your mouth open yet. Oh my god!
I said it as you said it.
No.
It was
okay.
It was
no contest.
timing.
No contest on that one. We're just gonna pass because no one's gonna get that one.
Right.
Come on.
I can feel the animosity.
Wait till I say who gets it before you answer. Okay. All right. This caster really likes hair but hates ice cream.
Beep.
It was definitely Gemini.
Wolf.
Got it. All right. 3-3-2. All right. Here we go. How many tournaments is the GSL sponsoring this season?
Beep.
Fuck, that was a tie again. That was a legit tie.
Coin.
Flip a coin.
Yeah, okay, I'll flip a coin.
Oh, well, you gotta be kidding. How are we gonna
I have to, because, what am I going to do? Skip that question?
Yeah.
Without, an actual thing, to record who does it, we can't really know, unless it's very obvious.
Gemini, call it.
4.
I meant call the coin flip.
Oh!
God damn it!
Alright, just fuck the question then, because Gemini's gotten ahead of himself. Gemini's like, I want heads and tails, so I win anyway. 4! Okay. Okay.
That was really funny.
Alright.
I'm sorry. That was just complete brain fart.
No, that was good.
Sure thing, dude.
I like it.
That's alright.
We're even now, Sal. Okay?
Alright.
We both fucked up one question.
Dude, I had that question. I mean, I'll watch the VOD.
Sal, what is it?
I did too.
Wait, it's 4.
It's 5.
Oh, I knew
Is
the
it?
answer was 5.
Yeah,
too.
because it's the
I knew from last time.
It's 3 seasons and then the 2 super tournaments.
Yeah, I
There's
shouldn't have
2
listened to
super
this
tournaments?
fucking
Yeah.
cuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought there was only 1 super tournament.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
5
an idiot.
total. So
No, I thought you were gonna DQ the question, so I just stopped paying attention.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Okay.
I knew it was 5 because we did it last
All right,
time.
get serious. There's only 3 questions left here, okay? So it's 3-3-2, so anyone can still win at this point. All right. What energy drink sponsors GSL?
Hey, I got that 100%.
No, come on.
You were all pretty close, but
I was done
There isn't
before
even a
Sally.
contest. Okay, can we get
hang on,
chat
hang on,
to fucking
hang on.
pick please?
Here's what I gotta say, Gemini. You gotta be louder with it because I did hear the hat first because I think it was
How
louder.
did I hear the bottle first? That was like way before that.
Well,
I'll go right up to the mic.
What fucking delay are you guys all running on?
You're like putting yourself at a disadvantage with the bottle.
Oh, come on now.
Because you have to like manually do it. Okay.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna give it to Sal because I think I heard Sal first. God. Like I said, but I think he overvoiced you, Dylan. So just be louder, okay?
I'll be closer to the mic now.
Hold on, can you repeat the question? Because now I've forgotten. I'm
can't.
fucking yelling at people in chat.
I can't.
Oh
not
shit!
Fair. So answer what you think the answer is, and then otherwise I'm gonna have to have one of these two do it.
Oh no, I actually forgot the question.
I'm sorry, mate.
5,
Hold
on.
4, 3. Guys, get ready to ring in. 3,
I'm actually gonna forget. That's nice.
2,
okay. Yeah.
1.
Go ahead.
Silly.
Yeah.
Wait, is it the same question?
Same question. Yep.
Oh, that's what it was. No.
3, 3, 3.
Yep.
Oh my god, I just threw.
3, 3, 3. Sal throw. We got any
Sal throws
we got
in
any
the
Sal
chat,
subs?
please.
We got any Sal subs? All of them. Was that binded to a hotkey?
No, I just
got this
typed
up?
it.
Yeah, he definitely has that shit on a hotkey, dude. He
I
has
mean,
it for when he goes into fucking Heroes chat, and he needs to tell him.
He doesn't throw games. He just loses them from the start.
He's like, I gotta smoke quick. Hang on.
Yeah, hot
seriously.
6.
Okay.
That's the answer. I knew that.
All right,
too.
we have
Fuck
2
me.
questions left. All right. Who won the first? And I'm looking for. Okay. Who won the first GSTL? Now.
IM, LGIM.
Correct. It was IM. All right.
Yeah.
So we got 1 question left. Gemini, you got to get this to tie, and then I'm gonna have
TB
to
for free.
and then
TB for free.
and then I'll have to go back to that question that we skipped. Okay. Here we go. Who won the very first GSL in 2010?
Hey.
Gemini.
Wait, didn't you already say that?
No, it was a different
No.
question.
Oh no, you
GSL.
didn't.
Same answer, but different question.
Root dealer.
Yep, you got it. Okay. Oh, fuck. Bonus time.
Okay.
Bonus time. I don't think I have any. Did I skip one?
You should just make one up. Like, don't. Because the one that you skipped, we both know the answer. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't actually even remember which one that I skipped.
Oh, it was in control.
yeah, it was the in control one.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay. All right, give me just a second to actually come up with something because I'm on the spot.
Go
So
ahead.
give me 1 second. Meme up. Let's see some more Sal throws.
Got you covered, mate.
Do me proud. Oh, let's quick talk about Brood War and just how hyped that Flash J-Dong semifinals was.
That was very good.
So if you're not
PM you a question.
even if you're not a Brood War fan, go watch that fucking VOD. Like, it was awesome. And like, did you see how packed it was? They had like a cafe rented out that they had to like pack people into because they couldn't fit them all into the studio. Like, it was insane.
Fire hazard.
We don't talk
For
about
both of those places, like the studio and the cafe, both look like it would just be a fucking slaughter for any mass suicide attempts.
we don't talk about Okay.
I PM'd you something if you need one.
You sent me
Oh,
one?
shit.
Yeah, Discord.
Discord? Okay, hang on.
I'm ready.
I need a
I'm
clarification.
nervous, man.
I need a
jittery.
I need a clarification.
I gotta fucking win this. You should have made it a Brood War question.
I don't think that's fair to Sal.
Well, I mean that's the point. Gotta be up on everything if you
All
want
right,
to.
I need a confirmation before I ask this real quick.
No, I'll get the confirmation while you ask it.
No, it's fine. I got it. I already have Wikipedia open.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we were right. That's who I also thought. So, okay.
Sweatstiny.
What?
Sweatstiny.
Sweatstiny. Okay. Who won last year's Nation Wars? I heard the heh first.
I didn't even say anything.
France did.
Yep, you're right.
Le baguette.
Yep, it was the Frenchman. So
Yay me!
Congrats, Sal. Gemini, you ran a good race though, bud. Like you almost fucking had
down
him.
to the wire.
You had him. It was so fucking close. I'm sorry.
I was gonna just do it and just do the Korea memes, but I figured if you asked that, there was a reason why, and I didn't know the.
Well, you didn't remember? Oh, so I was totally winning either way.
I wasn't really on the hype for Nation Wars, honestly. I'm not really on it this.
Dude, because Marine Lord fucking 4-0'd.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I remember. I didn't remember that was what the Nation Wars final was.
Well, it was a good match either way. And you did a good job. Sal really should have like won that. Because I just realized, like, later, like, halfway through that like, those 10 questions that I had were all asked the last time Sal was on with Jason. So, So he really should have won that, and so it's pretty bad that he just didn't.
What's funny is that I still fucked up the same questions I didn't know last time. So really, I learned nothing from our previous experience.
Yeah, selective fucking listening and learning there, because
Well, to be honest though, I think all the questions I had to think about, except the Hot 6 one, and that one got robbed from me.
Well, you forgot it. I can't repeat it because it's a super easy question.
Had a whole fucking conversation. Like, we came back 10 years later, and you were like, dude, like, which drink was it?
I'll agree that was pretty BS, honestly.
Well,
that's okay. No, it's fair, though, because I had an advantage, and yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that'll do it for us for this week. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 11 p.m. CDT for the classic interview. Really appreciate all you guys tuning in tonight, and thank you for everyone who stopped by.
And thanks for the hosts.
Yeah, thank you for the hosts, to Jacqueline, and then also to the Nidus. We really appreciate it, guys. If this is the first time you're seeing the show, we do this every week on Wednesdays, and then we're progressively doing more and more Korean interviews. So if you're a Korean StarCraft fan, be sure to tune in. And yeah, thank you for the follow. If you would like to support us, at the bottom there is an option to buy some Dank Shrine t-shirts. We don't have a sub button yet, but I feel like that would be a good way to support us. That way you actually get something physically for supporting us.
The t-shirts are dope.
You get a Dank shirt, so... but yeah, really appreciate it, and everyone have a good night, and go enjoy GSL, because that's what we're all going to do. So have a good night.
Yeah, thanks, fellas.
Thanks for coming on, guys.